Hello again. One of the things that we talked about in our face-to-face session was how do you measure your environment? Because as we know, the starting point of good strategy is to understand your business environment. And if you look at the slides that I have uploaded for you, um, basically the environment is about defining our market footprint, understanding what are the markets where we offer our services, what are our strategic positions in different market if need be. In fact, some techs spend a lot of effort trying to define what is strategic positioning and things like that. And you also have um, the strategic positioning maps that some people use. You might want to read that up. It's quite an interesting thing to look at. That's also about positioning. Um, that's also something that you studied in marketing, I believe. Then you look at customers, existing and potential. Who are your collaborators in your micro external environment. So basically, when you want to consider the environment, you look at the three levels: internal, micro external, and macro external environment. In practice, what we often do is we do a separate analysis for the internal environment and then a separate one for the external environment. Of course, we combine micro external as well as macro external. And if you want to know roughly, about 70% of the emphasis of your analysis should be put on micro external analysis, and about 30% of it should be put on macro external, and then you will be okay. Okay, then this was the model that we looked at. It's quite a simple model, but sometimes the simple models are the most useful ones. In my consultancy work, I have actually used this model as a precursor to the budgeting exercise. I have used it for risk evaluation, and it is most definitely one of the useful tools in our strategic planning toolbox. Okay, what does this model have? Well, you will see that it shows us events that will impact us in the next 36 months. Um, Different businesses have different things that impact them. Uh, Impact can be good news or bad news. The good news impact factors take a scoring between 1 to 10, positive 1 to positive 10, and the negative or bad news impact factors take scores from -1 to -10. So let us say we have outbreak of H1N1 and there's a 50% impact on our business. That means our cash flows will be affected, our business volume will be affected, the business continuity may be threatened, and we rank that at -5. The chance that this would happen in the next 36 months is about 80%. So please note that my horizon for evaluation is about 36 months. You may change it if you want to. Impact multiplied by probability gives you the expected value. As you can see, 80% of -5 is 4. The data that I have shown in your slides was maybe impact values -10 and +10, probability values 1 to 10. Well, we change it to 1% to 100%. Since this is the MBA program, the slide that you saw is what I use for my corporate clients who sometimes just prefer a score 1 to 10. It's up to you, as long as you program the Excel worksheet properly. And I'm going to upload that for you, and you will see how that works based on what we discussed in the class. So once we have got the score down, how do you interpret the final score? Well, if the final score is less than 11, we have found that it means that your business is not very much affected by the environment. If your score is between 11 to 25, then you have to take the environment into account, because environment has a significant impact on your business volumes and profits and stuff. If the score goes above 25, then it means that you really need to take the environment very seriously because of how it can impact on your business. So this is a nice little tool. Those of you who are not present in the class, do try to work this out and tell me what you think about it. Those of you who were present, try it again, because this is a very input driven model. The more you use it, the better you become. It's a bit like mathematics. Hope you have fun with this one.